So this guy was fired because he was disparaging the company that he works for online. I'm I'm gonna play the videos for you guys. Let's get into it.
I was just fired from the white collar plantation. Not even an hour ago, I was just fired from the white collar plantation for my TikTok. Yep, the same TikTok that's gonna be banned in like 8 days. You know what the craziest part is? Me and my employer have no affiliation publicly. So I'm curious as to how this isn't wrongful termination. This month has been absolutely wild. First, we're losing TikTok, and then I lose my job. How are you going to fire me for disparaging the firm and the clients when nobody even knows where I work publicly? I'm like reeling because I was being fucking honest on TikTok about my sentiments. They didn't mention my Instagram because clearly that wasn't the threat. And the reason for that is because I have a bigger following here on TikTok. Instagram, there's nothing real on Instagram. I post some of the stuff that I post on TikTok on Instagram, but like it doesn't hit the same because people there are trying to put on this facade that they're cooler than like weird shit. I think what they hated was the fact that I was telling the truth about the culture of the company, but I didn't drop any names. So how are you firing me for not dropping your name and we're not affiliated? Publicly, nobody knows that I work at this institution. That's like firing somebody from Meta because they say they can't fucking stand Facebook and they don't like this fucking ban. And nobody knows that they work at Facebook except for the personnel at Facebook that don't like that you said that you don't fuck with Facebook doing this shit. I'm not gonna lie, bro. I'm a little nervous, but it doesn't matter. At the end of the day, dot dot. I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do for money now. If it still matters to people, I don't fuck with Instagram at all. But go like follow me on Instagram, 00 Stinky. It's the same as my TikTok handle. Also, let me just say this: when the CEO of the company that I now used to work for gets ousted for putting his hands on little boys and little girls, outside the home, New York billionaire. Yeah, I'm calling my lawyer. Fuck out of here. Y'all, I just got back from the White Collar Plantation, and I have to show you this. So, as some of you may know, I be going to the gym because, the White Collar Plantation be having me stressed. I didn't know just to what degree I was stressed at work. Oh, your boy's gotten big. I'm talking like. And if you talk about my ashy elbow, you're anti-black. Now that this shirt is cooked, I guess I get to do something that I've always wanted to do. No, Chris, I actually don't have the bandwidth for that. This is for my people in corporate. If that's not you, you can keep scrolling, unless you want to be nosy. I'm reporting live from the White Collar Plantation the day after Thanksgiving and after working Thanksgiving. And I just want to remind all of us a lesson that I often forget when I'm here. There's no price tag for peace. And don't get me wrong, I'm grateful to have a job. I'm grateful to be employed. But your job, your relationship, ultimately, peace is priceless. Do with that what you will.
Why you just shrug your shoulder? Cause they my shoulders. I don't know which. I don't know how to answer these questions. I don't know what.
So he referred to his job, the company he works for, as the white collar plantation multiple times, and he's shocked that he got fired. He doesn't understand why he got fired. Talk about delusional. Like, how are you going to work for someone, post disparaging comments about the company and their clients online for all the world to see, and then you're shocked when you get fired? And he's saying he didn't give the company's name. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. He says that he's not affiliated with the company. Delusional. When you work for a company, you are affiliated with the company. You don't have to say the company's name. It's not that hard for people to find out where you work at these days. I mean, we've been in the 21st century for how long? Modern technology has been around for how long now? It doesn't take that much to figure out where someone works. He doesn't have to say the name of the company of where he works. And why do you want to work for somebody that the CEO or whoever allegedly touches young boys and girls? Why wouldn't you have quit and gone somewhere else? I mean, what kind of moral character is that that you work for someone or a company where the president, CEO, what have you, is touching, supposedly touching young boys and girls? Like, really? But you're really shocked that you got terminated when you made disparaging comments about the company and their clients. And in one of his posts, he referred to his colleagues as sugar boogers. Like, really? Sugar boogers? And you're surprised that you got fired. Like, come on, dude. Educated, but not too bright. Because you had to know, he had to know that he was going to get fired. I mean, nobody can be that stupid to think, oh, well, I didn't drop the company's name. I'm okay that I got online and talked mad crap about the company. I keep referring to them as the Plantation. But you know what? You know what they said? You refer to us as the Plantation, which means that you think that you're a slave since we're the Plantation. And they told us that slavery has ended. So, Master is going to set you free. Here's your freedom papers, baby. Go on and be free and be in peace. I mean, talk about delusion. Delusional on a whole nother level. He is like, oh, I don't know what I'm gonna do. And then and at one point he says he doesn't care. He does care. He does care. In one of his videos, he posted that I think it was a couple 2 year anniversary of him buying a home. Oh, excuse me, of him buying a home. So you have a mortgage. He has a mortgage. Even if he didn't have a mortgage, he would have rent. And now you got to figure out how are you going to make that happen, or tap into savings if he has savings. And it looks like he lives in New York, and we all know that New York is super expensive. There's nothing cheap in New York. But to be surprised that he got fired is like, it's the audacity for me to even post online that you're to even post a video saying that he was reporting from the plantation. I mean, to make a video in the office calling the company the plantation and then post the video online is the audacity for me. The audacity for me. And then to be surprised and not understand why you why you got fired, why massa set you free. Like, oh my God, like, educated but not too bright. I mean, oh my God. And if you want to do things like that, I don't recommend it because it doesn't make sense. But if you want to post content, say whatever you want to say and not face any consequences or minimal consequences, then you need to be your own boss. You need to be your own boss when no one can fire you and you have complete control over your own financial situation. And you need to have more than one stream of income, because when you get fired, it's not if you get fired, because when you get fired from the company that you're online talking crap about, you're going to need another stream of income. You're going to need another stream of income. You need another stream of income even if you're not talking trash about the company that you work for, because these jobs ain't loyal. Even if you're loyal to them, they are not loyal. Company open today, closed tomorrow. doing great today at the company, laid off tomorrow, and these days laid off with no notice. They want you to give a 2 week notice, but they don't even give you a 24-hour notice. I mean, sorry about that, guys. But my point is, you gotta have more than one income because even if you don't get fired, you may get laid off because these jobs aren't loyal. There's no loyalty in jobs. Have a job today, company closed tomorrow. They want you to give 2 week notice. They don't even give you 24-hour notice that you're going to be laid off. And if you want to get online and say whatever you want to say, just remember that, yeah, you have freedom of speech, but it doesn't mean it comes without consequences. It doesn't come without consequences. The best thing for you is be your own boss. Be your own boss. But even then, you can't just go around saying and doing whatever you want to do because you'll have clients. And our clients are people going to want to buy products and or services from you when you have a certain kind of attitude. You got to carry yourself in a certain kind of way. And then this guy, you've got all these crazy comments and videos referring to your former employer as the white collar plantation, and now he's been fired. What's going to happen when he goes on a job interview? The content is out there. Who's going to want to hire him? Are they going to be thinking, and most likely they are, oh, well, if he comes here and he doesn't like it, or what is he going to do online or say online about our company to get likes, views, and some attention? So, yeah, I hope he finds another job, and I hope he uses a little more common sense.